So my video was having problems when I wanted to talk about computer viruses and setup answers and getting in trouble for downloading things off a website that you're not allowed to visit. If there's a you know what, we're going to talk about HTTPS because number one, this video shouldn't be messing up, and number two, I shouldn't be I download programs only from secured websites, only from websites that have HTTPS encryption. When a website shows the lock icon, that tells that the website that you are downloading the program from is secured. So that's what I would do with my laptop. If I want to download a program on my laptop, I would have to go to a secured website, a secured, trusted website that I can trust. It's so that my computer doesn't crash or get a virus. Because if something like that happens, then there would be sometimes where the computer would fail and crash. Okay, now moving on with the topic of our mental computer. Now it's the same thing with our mental computer. When we get angry because we get punished and we get in trouble because we're doing something we ain't got no business doing, then just as if that computer crashes, we can get viruses in our mental computers also. Now, if I went in the kitchen and if Grandma made cookies and I went in the kitchen because I wanted a cookie and I touched the cookie without asking, then I would get in trouble. I would get on punishment. Now, you can consider that going on a website that is not secured and downloading a program from that website. Consider that downloading a program from an unsecured, untrusted website that doesn't show the lock, that means it's secured. Consider that downloading from an untrusted website and having your computer put at risk by your computer crashing or getting infected with a virus. Consider that. So remember, you can get a virus for downloading from a website. Now, back to the mental computer. We already talked about the mechanical computer part. Okay. Consider permission as, okay, so when I ask, if I know I'm going to ask my dad permission, just like I know I'm going to download a program from a website that is secured, that is safe, that website that is safe to download programs and is not going to crash, then I would consider asking my dad permission as downloading a program from a safe website on your mental internet. So, asking my dad, if I ask my dad permission, I won't get in trouble. If he gives me a setup answer, my mental computer will somehow fail and crash. It will fail and crash. Now, if I do feel like I'm about to get in trouble for going in the refrigerator and touching the cookies without asking, then I can say the mind is not powerful. And I can say the mind is going to fail and crash like a computer. And that's what could happen. I would say my mind is going to fail and crash, or I could say my mental computer is going to fail and crash. I have negative energy in my mind and in my mental computer because I got in trouble for doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. So my mental computer is going to fail and crash, and you would have to take it to a technician. So that's what I would do. I'll make a song called I'll call it Take My Mental Computer to a Technician. Or I'll just put in the word, take me to a technician. I'll use that as a metaphor to explain crashing programs and all that stuff. When getting infected with malware and getting infected with a virus or system crashes and you can't do nothing about it, you would have to take it to a technician. One reason I could get infected with malware is that I could be I could be downloading a snack program from a from a kitchen website, from a food website that is unsecured. And getting in trouble would be like the viruses attacking your computer and infecting your computer. Or probably your computer may crash, and or your mind or your brain may crash if you get in trouble for going in the refrigerator without asking. So we definitely have to be careful with. And you can consider that as being careful of what you download off the internet. And being careful of what you download into your brain, what you download on any computer. A mental computer and a mechanical computer. Be careful. Because there are viruses on the internet. And the viruses will get downloaded into your computer if you're not careful of the programs that you are downloading. It's okay to download programs on the computer. But if you feel that it's not safe for the computer, you probably should turn the computer off, walk away, and give. If you want to use the computer, you turn the computer on. It doesn't turn on right after those minutes. You might have fried its brain. You might have loaded too many programs on it. So that's what it means to do. If you have to be careful with downloading and running too many programs, because what happens is if that computer crashes or it gets a virus, you might be crying. So that means that computer virus may get into your brain and start hurting your mental computer. But first it has to hurt your computer. It has to hurt your mechanical computer first before it can just get into your mental computer and hurt your mental inputs. So that's what happens. A computer virus is a mental computer after a computer virus after a computer virus starts off as a mechanical computer virus. Remember, it can't just be a mental computer virus. First, it has to be a mechanical computer virus, and it has to infect your computer with a virus so you could get mad. Boom. That makes it a human computer virus. That makes it a mental computer virus. So remember, computer viruses are bad. They can crash your computer. They can cause pop-ups. Viruses can get into your system and cause a whole lot of damage. But you gotta be careful with running too many programs.